Alright, hello everybody. Hope you're all well. Welcome in here. Didn't get a notification, surprise, surprise. Thank you for the like anyway. Anyway, hope you're all well. I didn't see my pull-up stuff been getting better with that, so progress is coming on fairly quickly, so that's good. Start to enjoy it more because it sucks when you're really struggling with something and you can barely do it. But then once you break through that and you can start to do it, then start to have more fun with it. I'm a mod for the Village Beast. He has 903k subscribers and only gets 20 people in live chats. His algorithm has died. Yeah, that's sad, isn't it? That's almost 1 million subs. That's what I mean. It's the number of subs doesn't mean jack shit, does it really? When it comes to because the numbers just are not really adding up, are they really? You should probably be getting kind of a few thousand people at least in your chat with nearly 1 million fucking subs, unless they just had one video that just went pop. Maybe sometimes people have that where they might have had a video that had 10 million views or something, but then they just never got that interest after that. They got all these subs from it, but then they become like deadwood. It just becomes just deadwood that just kind of, it's just there, but it's not at least 100. Well, even that would be low for nearly 1 million subs. Because if 100 out of 1 million subs, that's what percentage is that? So 1,000 would be 0.1%. So 100 would be 0.01% of your subs. That's how bad it is. So that means that it's getting about 0.00. Hang on a sec. It's getting about 0.0. Wait a minute. I'm just trying to think. So 0.002 or something percent. Yeah, which is just really bad. It's literally to put it into perspective, that is only 2 for every 100,000 nearly, or 2 for every 90,000. So when you put that into perspective, that is, of course people come and go and all that, but that's how many viewers there are concurrently on these lives. So it seems like everyone on YouTube seems to be struggling, apart from some of these fitness channels that they just seem to blow up overnight. So I noticed Pulsing Iron got big pretty quickly, and he's got over 27k subs now, whatever, and of course he's just kind of consistent with the training, showing all that, but it's there's certain people like that just seem to kind of the channel just seem to blow up, but yet certain people, they just seem to have just stalled and just not growing at all really. Yes, 27.9k, that's Pulsing Iron. I mean, his lives are getting like 20,000 views per live, pretty much, which is good numbers. These fitness channels they mod it and everyone, and people getting blocked. Yeah, that's why I took every mod away, because I don't want like people just, because I think that might have happened with that fucking runner boy, because I reckon he might have had something to do with it, where people were getting blocked. People that were actually like regular viewers. It was really fucking pissing me off, because I'm like, nobody gets to do that. Who do these people think they are? So yeah, I don't fucking put up with shit like that, you know? Anyway. Maybe I'd get a couple of yogis people after it's finished, I don't know, but so I'll wait to see if anyone else joins, but he's live at the moment, so yeah. Anyway. It's like, I do things my own way, really, and kind of just, I don't really just kind of, like my training and stuff like that, I don't do it like everybody else. I do it with whatever's like kind of intuitive to how I feel like is right. So for me personally, I just do what I feel like on the day. I'm not gonna just lock myself into a certain routine of doing 1,000 push-ups or whatever. Yeah, Runner Boy can block people by going through your video and blocking them, whoever left comments. Yeah, exactly. So he doesn't even need to be in the live to do it. So this is the thing when you've got mods that can really sabotage your channel. And it's like that, because what happened, right, with that fucking Gravity Core Fitness, that I was getting blocked by, not blocked, but I was getting timed out by Piers DeRoos. And that's where it all came from, because like, why are they putting up with shit like that? So if they're gonna let him do that, then they can fuck themselves, you know? Because then they're just as bad as him then. They seem to have always had a problem with me, that Piers DeRoos guy, for some reason. Well, I've never done anything wrong to him, but he's just like, acts like a fucking jackass. It's like, what is wrong with you? If you have a problem with me, then just tell me, instead of being all kind of snarky with me and whatever, because, yeah. It's not, I wasn't blocked, but I was timed out. I was like, or something. I don't know, it's like he's playing some games or some shit, I don't know. I just remember some time he was in my live and he told me I need to use weights or something, and I was like, I don't know. Maybe he was pissed off because, I'm just like, I do things my way and I'm getting results. If I want to use weights, I'll use weights. I've done weights before. But it's like, for some people, it's like, I don't know, there's these egos and shit, and there's, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's just, it's my way or the highway. I don't know. It's just strange, and people are like just, yeah. I remember I was saying something in a chat. I think I was talking about fast and slow Twitch fibers and stuff like that, and then he comes in and saying, "Oh, I'm just as bad as Cabbage Head," and it's like, what are you on about? Like, the thing is, if you disagree with something I've said, then just say it. Like, instead of just leaving snarky comments and stuff. That was the last time I saw that Piers DeRoos come in my chat, trying to just like make me feel like I'm bad because I don't know. It's like, if you disagree with something, then maybe explain how I'm wrong, and then it's like, okay, explain why, because otherwise it's like you're just here to just cause shit. People should do whatever they like. Yeah, exactly. Now, of course, people shouldn't be like doing things with terrible form and risking injuries and stuff. So if someone's like, doing something that could risk injuries, then people should correct them on that. I mean, people have talked about my deadlifts or something. Personally, that's just how I do it, but it's just, now, yeah, maybe I could work on form, I guess, but maybe I need to bend my legs a bit more, just work my quads a little bit more so I can drive some more power through that, perhaps. But that's for like lower back. I don't know. It's just something that just seems to happen. Some bending seems to just naturally happen with me, but I've kind of like, it seems like over time it has subsided it. I don't know if I'm going gym. I'll be doing some kind of workout, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna do my workout. But yeah, my lower back does seem to kind of bend a bit of it, seen like on the video, like when I was doing the 150 kilogram deadlift. Yeah, it just, even like a lot of your strongmen, they will actually like have some bend in their back, but excessive bending is probably not good because it can put a lot of strain on your lower back, because they do talk about this in like manual handling to try and keep your back straight, bend at the legs, and just kind of not put too much pressure on your lower back, because that's your lower spine, your lumbar spine, that can really fuck up when you do that. So not good, is it? Yeah, you don't want to end up with any kind of God knows what can happen really if you're, yeah. So let's have a look. So yeah, so it was a deadlift thing, wasn't it? Yeah, roll deadlift. So that's on 4.3k views, 98 likes. So seems people who like to watch these ones, I do more kind of fitness feats, like that, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I've seen Jesse Pollack, but I haven't really watched him for a while. But yeah, you can see on the video there is a bit of like bending in my back, but I don't think it's as much as it was before. It's just something I just seem to naturally do a bit, but I'm trying to work on it. And yeah, like if you look at it, there's like some rounding going on, but you see some people, it's far worse than what I do. I guess it's just one of those things that over time it should probably naturally just get better, and as you work those muscles more, you work the spinal erectors, and it helps to stabilize it and to keep your back in that position. It's just if it's not really, I guess if it's a bit weaker, then it might not, might be a bit harder to keep it straight or something, especially with like heavier weights and stuff. I've even noticed it even when I'm doing squats and stuff, there is a bit of a bend, but I've not had any problems doing it. I've not found that I've had too much like pressure on my lower back, but it's just one of those things. It's just yeah. But I take it you've watched Jesse Pollack then, right? I don't know what's going on with this chat, but yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well today anyway. I don't know. Maybe I should try the deadlift again, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd try another PR, but maybe it's a bit soon to do that. I could try 152.5 if I can do 150 again, but depends on how recovered I am and stuff, and hopefully I would feel recovered enough. So I could try and, because I was trying the mixed grip. So I could try see if I can go up again in weight, and then just, But yeah, the back tends to be a bit on, kind of arched, but I've seen a lot worse with people like doing like rounding of the lower back. So like sometimes I think maybe it's just a bit, I don't know, maybe it's a bit, people maybe are a bit worrying a bit too much perhaps. Like I say, I've not had any like issues myself with how I do things. Hello, Phase Balls. Hope you're doing well. Now, yeah, I've had like little kind of like sensations in the lower back, but that was when I started doing it, and it was probably worse form than what it is now. But I think a lot of it comes down to like, it's the whole thing of the dose makes the poison. When it comes to form, I think that you can get away with like a bit of sort of sloppy form or whatever, but it's like, I think the worse it is, then the higher the risk of injuries and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well today. So let's get this shared out if you can. That would be really appreciated. So what I tend to do with like when I've started doing deadlifts, I try and start off like up with a lighter weight, and then try and slowly try and build the weight up. So I'd start off with like, sometimes I might start off with like 60 kilograms, 80 kilograms, and just kind of, I wouldn't do a lot of reps at those weights because I don't want to try and not like exhaust myself before getting to the higher weight, but I'd just do it as a warm up to get myself ready to like do the heavier weights instead of just going straight into the heavy weight, and then you could just end up like risking sort of like injuries potentially, and you probably just won't get the same level of muscle recruitment as well. As if you warm the muscles up and you get them ready to do their thing. Hello, Aaron Ward. How you doing? Hope you're well today. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, welcome in. At least we're getting some people in here now, so thank you for the likes, everybody. Where is everybody from anyway? I know, like, the reluctant your site, was it Newcastle way, if I remember, but yeah, so, England, yeah, same. Yeah, English, yeah, same. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what's going on today, but it seems like a quiet one. Just gotta ride that wave, haven't we, It is what it is. So, yeah. So I could fill you in on something, actually. I went to USA for a couple of days. It felt weird. Why is that then? So yeah, I don't know if you were there last night, Reluctant. I was talking about that female, and something's just happened because basically, yeah, I was going to talk about it, but there wasn't really enough people to really kind of, I don't know, it seems to be like, not a lot of the people that are here to hear about these sort of things, so I don't know. But, yeah, interesting is all I'm going to say. Yeah. Like, people think we're stupid, and the thing is, they don't really, like, think things through properly, do they? It's like, yeah, I don't game like I used to now. I used to game, I used to, like, go on, like, Xbox and stuff. But, yeah, no. Not for a while, really. Not properly been into gaming. What about you? I guess you game, right? So, yeah, it's just, basically, so this female, she's like, looks like she's gone into her partner's Facebook account, and blocks me, so to try and avoid, getting exposed. But it's not going to work, is it? It won't work. She thinks we're stupid, What is that going to achieve? How is that going to, stop him from finding out? Because that's what I'm trying to do now. Is that, how is that going to stop him from finding out? Does she think we're really fucking stupid? Because me, Richard, and Haley, we've been trying to figure out how we're going to do this. But I just had another stream and then I started again. Is anyone else still in here then? Welcome in anyway. Yeah. Two people and someone else, yeah. Yeah, his reluctance still there. Thank you for the 3 likes, everyone. So yeah, reluctant. Did you hear what I was saying about that female I was on about? Yeah, so it looks like she's gone into her partner's account and then blocked me. Because I don't see why he would have blocked me. Because I don't think he knows about me. It's interesting, isn't it? Yeah. It just then makes it look worse, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it makes her look worse. Yeah, she's scared. She's shit scared, and it's like, but doing all these kind of like desperate things, it's just going to make you look worse. Yeah, hi Alondra, how you doing? So going into your partner's account to block me, that's... yeah, exactly. Does he think I'm stupid or something? I don't think he does. I really don't think so. Oh yeah, take care, Aaron Ward. Because he either only knows about me from like just supposedly just being friends or whatever, but I doubt that he even knows about me at all. Because Haley, how you doing? I doubt he knows about me at all. I doubt she's just been all secretive and all that. Yeah, you can still see him. It's interesting, isn't it? It looks like she's gone and blocked me with his account. Because I don't think she would have told him to block me and said, oh, there's this guy that's... unless she said, oh, there's this guy who's stalking me or some bullshit. Maybe she could have come up with some, like, story, I don't know. Like, she could try and make me out to be some stalker or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what could have happened. Shows how scared she is, yeah. So, most likely she's, gone into his account, basically, to stop it from, I don't know. What do you think? Has she, like, told him to block me? To make out like I'm some kind of freak or something? Is that what's going on? I don't know. Or has she just, like, gone into his account? But how would she do that? Unless he's just left his phone around and then she'd have to do things secretively and... I don't know. Wouldn't he have his phone on him? I mean, why would he just leave his phone lying around and then her just I don't know. Seems a bit weird, but something's obviously happened to get me blocked because I can't see him. And I've tried to find him and he didn't show up. So, yeah. Either way, it doesn't look good, does it? No. She thinks we're stupid. Thinks so stupid. It's like, thinks that, like, we don't have other ways of, to contact him, basically. You know? Your time is up, you know? Yeah, I did. I did put the town in. And it still didn't come up. So it's pretty... And also on his sister's... I can't contact him with my account. But I actually had to contact his sister. Because I just told her that basically I can't contact him because I'm blocked. Yeah, he could do it for me, but I can only, so I just contacted his sister to tell her about it all, to let her know what's going on. But, yeah. Okay, now. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. How did you find her? I found her off his account. He had a cousin on there too. Well, Richard, I think, found it, and then, told me about it. But I'm not gonna name any names or anything, and yeah. Just send a screenshot and evidence so at least they just know the truth. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna end up doing, I think. No, I'm not Sumo. I'm not telling my whole life story right now. This ain't the place to do that. But basically, yeah, so I did tell her that I've got evidence, so, it's up to her. She wants to see the evidence, and I'm pretty sure she probably would if she really cares about him and wants him to know the truth, so, yeah. Yeah, so I just said, I'm sorry, but, this person has been, flirting with me behind his back. And, just a matter of time, I guess. I don't know, but it's just a thing that's gone into message requests, so I need to figure out another way if it doesn't get through to her, because so we'll have to figure out another way to do things, and that's, it's unfortunate, but anyway, hope everyone's having a good day anyway. But yeah, we will figure something out, because surely it can't be that hard. Yeah, exactly. There'll be loads of family members, so if she don't get it, we'll just have to send it to somebody else. So I didn't want it to have to come to this, but, Alright, thank you, Yogi, yeah. I just did one of assisted pistol squat, not pistol squats, sissy squats. Assisted sissy squats. Hi Falcon, how you doing? You alright? We just all come over from Yogi's chatting it. Good morning to you all, hope you're all having a good day. But yeah, so I was using a rail to assist with it, because with sissy squats they can be good and all that, but it's just, there's a lot of balance generally involved in it, so... I know Herman's name, stepdad, dad, brother, sister-in-law, yeah. Yeah, well, not going to end well for her, is it? If, and everyone finds out what she's been up to, so, yeah. It's kind of like the Streisand effect, isn't it? Where the attempt to suppress information ends up getting it leaked even more. Because it was something about Barbara Streisand. Yeah, look it up. It's yeah. The Hello Pool. That's a bit kind of random. So yeah, it's like her trying to kind of suppress all this. It might just end up getting it exposed to even more people, and everyone just ends up finding out because she just makes it even more sus for herself. Doesn't look good, does it? All this dodgy stuff going on, trying to stop me from contacting her partner. That seems a bit kind of like, because you're shit scared. Interesting. Yeah, it's very random, isn't it, Haley? But I hope you're all having a good day anyway. Alright, take care, Haley. Have a good day. But yeah, we can just the only thing is that, would her family be more on her side? And I don't know. I'd rather it would go to his family rather than hers, because his family are probably going to want to have his back rather than hers, if you get me. So, I don't know. Who knows, really? Does her family know? I doubt they probably know about me at all. I don't think she's told anybody. It's her fucking secret. A weird or random kind of girl that I can tell you're cool, Haley. Alright, okay. Yeah, you were saying you know some of their names, so yeah. Richard, they're telling me you're Miss Marple, whatever you called it. Yeah. What was it called? The sort of yeah. Anyway, I have my moments, lol. Oh yeah. Yeah, Agatha Christie. We'll nickname you Agatha. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, take care anyway, Agatha. I don't know, Ray Polk. I was just saying about this friggin' female, and it's all gonna come out, and you wanna play your games, I wanna, yeah. Think that you can just suppress it and try to block me using his account, or get him to block me or whatever. It doesn't look good, does it? Trying so desperately to do that, But yeah, well, I don't know what we'll talk about, but yeah, it's just I've had this stuff on my mind a bit, and feeling a bit better today, but it's just yeah, I've had to tell his friggin' sister on Facebook, but she's not read the message yet, so I'm just waiting for a response. But if she don't respond, then I'm gonna have to tell somebody else. But it is what it is, isn't it? just gotta like, yeah, just gotta wait and see. But it's all a matter of time, really, isn't it? I've got 7 people in the house. Hope you're doing well today, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Hit that like button. So yeah, just been trying to think about what I want to do with the channel and stuff, but I actually know somebody I've just found out that they're actually a singer, and I might actually promote the channel at some point, but I'm actually going to be going to a Halloween thing tomorrow, so I'll actually be seeing that person there, so I can maybe talk about, because apparently they used to do busking and stuff, so I might talk about that and how I'm like also wanting to, because I've been doing a bit of busking myself, and we can both stuff, so and try and support each other with it, really, because sometimes we all need to like support each other and help boost each other's morale, whatever they call it. I don't know, because find it a bit dodgy playing songs, because even like non-copyright songs can still get me a copyright notice on here. It's just ridiculous. Genghis Khan, alright. Reminds me there was a band called Genghis Tron, and they're like a kind of really obscure kind of band. There's a genre called cyber grind, and it's yeah, it's a bit of an obscure genre, but yeah. Yeah, Genghis Tron. Yeah. If you have an open mind to music, then you might want to check it out. Anyway. Welcome in, everybody, anyway. Hope you're all having a good day. Yeah, I'm going to a Halloween thing tomorrow too, yeah. Yeah. Would have thought they would have done it on Saturday, on the actual Halloween day, but I suppose a lot of people want to kind of, maybe a lot of people want to be in on Halloween. Like they want to do like, they'll be in and they'll have these trick-or-treaters and shit. Around to the door and all that, and giving them friggin' sweets. I remember I once did trick-or-treating and did it in scream masks. You know, those with the fake heart, and they'd pump blood into, well, not real blood, but you know what I mean? It's, yeah, they were pretty fun, that. There's like the masks off that Scream film, basically. They're like there's like Grim Reaper masks or something. Yeah. Anyway, hit that like button, everybody. Doesn't look like we're getting a lot of people in, so yeah. Well, you have work, okay. Fair enough. Oh, Friday, right. Hang on a sec. Which 29th today. Oh, hang on, I thought it was 28th today. Oh, it's Friday, but yeah. But a lot of people will probably have their parties on Saturday or something, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I can get a bit mixed up sometimes, but I don't know why they're doing it tomorrow and not Friday, yeah. I don't know, it would have been like, it made more sense, I guess, but maybe they just don't have, I don't know. I don't know why they've, yeah, anyway. I hope everyone's well. But yeah, we're going to this thing on tomorrow. Is everybody okay then? Some like crows outside, isn't it? They look quite big. I was thinking for a second, are they ravens or some shit? I don't think we get them around here really. Where'd they get them in like London or something? But yeah. It's like a lot bigger than crows, isn't it? I remember my grandma had like a sewing thing of like a raven, but she never got it completed. Like she had sometimes she would have like kind of unfinished projects and stuff, which is a bit sad really, because she's never gonna complete it now because she's gone. But I don't know what happened to this stuff really, but yeah, I don't know if it ended up going to a friend or something. I don't know. Well, the colouring's a bit different. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're just like crows or something. So I've seen a lot of jackdaws around here. They get a lot in York, Yorkshire in general. I've seen a lot of jackdaws. Whereas where I'm from, didn't really see a lot of them. Not really. There's like one called a jay bird as well. Like a. I don't really see a lot of them. I haven't seen any of them. I don't think, but apparently they are around, but you don't usually see them hanging around. I see a lot of like blackbirds and quite like listening to the blackbirds' songs and stuff, because every time they have a song that's different, they never repeat the same song apparently. So that's quite fascinating, like how each of their songs is like has a distinct sort of sound to it. Whereas some birds, it's just kind of the same. But yeah. So I had this thing about like looking into like the different calls of different birds and stuff. Like it's mad how some birds can like mimic sounds and stuff. It's really yeah, cool. So that's why some people like to have like a parrot or something where they can mimic. But yeah, jackdaws are like kind of they're like hooded and they're a bit smaller than crows. They're probably similar to like a magpie in size actually. Magpie is obviously black and white and stuff. Yeah, I'm not into crafts and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of seen as a bit more feminine, isn't it? But I did like drawing as a kid. I used to like draw cars and things like that. I think I remember I think I remember drawing manga once as well, where I just like it had this like I think it was like it helped you to draw it or something. It was like a kind of something like that. I've seen there's this way of drawing. There's like freehand drawing, but then there's a way where you draw like circles and things. I think they're like kind of like old and like you would sort of like join them together and then you would like rub bits out and kind of. Some people find that can help them to draw things because it's like freehand can be difficult. You have to be very precise with it and stuff, but with the the other way with the circles, whatever, like you draw shapes and then you just like, it's like, for example, if you're drawing a person, you would like draw like a shape for like the body and then sort of, I'm okay, thank you, how are you doing? And it's like, there's a way of doing it. You can draw any like object with it, or a person, because it's it's just all about drawing these shapes, like these like oval shapes or whatever, and just rub it out and stuff. So yeah, I've never really tried drawing that way, but anyway, because I remember watching this video, it said, hey, how to draw anything, and it was showing that method. Maybe I should get into some like art or something like drawing and stuff. I'd like to like draw like patterns and things like that. So I have to think about like certain patterns that I could draw. Maybe I could draw things like Flower of Life and stuff like that. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah. So I could do different patterns like that. Or like fractals, I'd like to try that as well. Like fractal patterns. Another thing, I used to like drawing like graffiti art. So I'd draw my name in like kind of graffiti text. And I would do sort of like fancy writing and stuff. So I'd like just do my name Jamie in just like a kind of cool like font. I even had it laminated once at school. So I think it was the thing that got me into it was like, I remember like people drawing the S with like 6 lines. So 3 lines, and then 3 lines under it. And then like, you just join it up to make the letter S. But I was just saying, there's this woman who's like, she's a singer and yeah, she lives in York, so so I'm gonna be like talking to her about, because apparently she used to busk or something, and she has a YouTube channel, but I'm not gonna promote it right now, but I'm gonna like probably just, yeah, I'm just gonna like probably watch a few videos and then, I mean, she's like a pretty good singer from what I've heard, but yeah. But I think that I'll probably like promote it at some point. So, because maybe like it'd be good to like help share people out and stuff and help them to grow. Because it'd be good if you could like grow a channel and then sort of get it out to more people and stuff. Also, my uncle's got a YouTube channel as well, so I'm gonna try and like maybe support him at some point as well. But I've just been a bit awkward because I don't really want him seeing my channel right now. I don't know. I don't even know if he would even really watch it that much. I don't know. But yeah, he's got a channel and he does like some vlog stuff in Spain, so yeah, him and his wife in Spain, and they've basically just retired to Spain. They're just like, they sold their houses and now they're, yeah, living in Spain, living it up, and just like, yeah. But it's like, yeah, they're just kind of spending time just doing a YouTube channel now. Oh, good luck to them, I suppose, but yeah. I want to see everyone succeed and stuff, you know, and like, if someone wants to try and be successful at something, then I'm okay, thank you, Emily. How are you doing? So I'm just saying that this, I had to tell his sister, but I don't think she's seen the message yet. But because looks like either she's gone into his account and blocked me from his account, or she's told him that I'm somebody that's weird and to block me. Which would just make things look worse for her, wouldn't it? In the end, it's just gonna like, there's more lies and more dodgy shit. What's his content about? Just to talk about life in Spain, the pros and cons and stuff like that. That's wild, I know it is, isn't it? It just gets more and more crazy, doesn't it, you know? It's like, wow, this is, oh God. Well, he's soon going to be in for a rude awakening, unfortunately. But maybe he needs to learn a lesson about this whole shit, because, you know, the whole thing of if you give him an inch, he'll take a mile kind of thing. Because it sounds like she's probably done shit before and he's probably forgiven her. So you have to take that lesson, take the L, and just and you're like, I fucked up. I need to do better. Yeah, exactly. But I can't really be bothered with that right now. So I sent it to his sister, really, but yeah. Yeah, it's just interesting, isn't it? She thinks that like we're stupid or something. It's like back when I threatened to tell him, and then she ended up like deleting her videos or something. She also hid her relationship status or some shit on her Facebook, I remember. Interesting stuff, isn't it? Yeah, it's like you're just gonna play these games and, you know, you're playing it with the wrong person. Because we're not stupid. People won't learn, will they? People think they can just get away with anything. But she would be all like, oh, I made a mistake and all this shit and I regret it and blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, you don't get to just kind of mess with someone's feelings and just think that you can just like do that and there's going to be no consequences for that. You know? There is consequences to actions. So I don't know what is wrong with her. But something's clearly wrong with her if she's just doing this shit. What the hell is she even going to therapy for? There's something that she's just... Seems like there's just something that she's not telling anybody. That it's not my problem. You're just being a selfish cow if you're just like gonna mess around like that. These sort of people probably shouldn't even be in a relationship, full stop. Because all they're gonna do is just hurt people. Yeah. Yeah, well, she probably hid it because she probably thought that I wouldn't find it or something. But yeah, that's probably what she was thinking, that, so in the hope that I wouldn't find the status. So I don't know if like it's still, if you was to say add her as a friend, would it show it as a status? Or maybe that's possible. It could be like the privacy settings or something. Because that would be really suspicious if she hid her status when, yeah. So I'm guessing that, yeah. So it's just more evidence that she's like trying to cover things up and avoid consequences. Again, it just makes her look even worse. Haley says, yeah, I was thinking what, sorry? Anyway, thank you for the 8 likes, everybody. But it's about hiding the status or something, and because it was after I said, you know, when I threatened to tell him. So I remember it was back in April. This is going back in April now. Changing status is something partners will pick up on and say WTF. Yeah, but she must have only done that to non-friends or something. So I was thinking, hello Caden, how you doing? Welcome in. So like, if I was to add, if say someone added her as a friend, then maybe they'd see the status still there. We just don't know, because that can happen. There's times where someone doesn't have their status shown. Only if you're a friend you'll see the status. That might be how she gets around it, I was thinking. Because otherwise that would be really sus. Mine hasn't been visible for years, yeah. No prizes for guessing why. Like I said, if you, you can just have it shown just to your friends only. Yeah, you can hide it from specific people, but it doesn't show it to anybody, even like Richard or whatever. So I don't know if she's going to put her status back up to then kind of like backtrack on it and make it look less sus. I'm feeling okay, just yeah. Hello, Sumo. Yeah, yours was for a good reason. Yeah, exactly. So maybe someone should screenshot it showing that she's hid her status, because you think to yourself, why has she done that? It's just more evidence. So yeah, you can just pick that up, because just in case she's tried to hide that now or something. Oh yeah, take care, Haley. Emily. Have a good day. Vic says good. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, so I was doing the deadlift the other day, and because it was going up to quite a heavy weight, I did finally feel like I've started to like possibly engage the lats somewhat. I think they do say that the lats can get engaged somewhat on a deadlift with the like pulling kind of mechanics and stuff. It's sort of working them in a sort of way that's even if it's like in an isometric sort of way. Okay, thank you, Emily. But yeah, it's just mixed grip has helped quite a bit actually. So it's a good one for like helping you to lift more. But you've got to be careful with mixed grip, because you make sure that your arms are fully extended, because you could run the risk of tearing your bicep. So that's not good, is it? If you're doing that, don't want to be tearing your bicep, do you? If you're, yeah. So yeah, so mixed grip is a way to do that, but it's one that you might have to get used to because of it's not like, it's the whole kind of balance thing to it. Because it feels a bit kind of confusing to have one arm under, one over. But having like double overhand, it's very kind of difficult to keep that sort of grip really, but yeah. But I've started being able to do like one arm dead hangs. So I might show that later, like yeah, the one arm dead hang is a good one for building strength in your grip. Because you're hanging with just one arm, so it's like doubling the difficulty of it basically. So I've got a short I can put out later showing that. It's a good stretch on the lats as well. It's but I find it like, I'm guessing it's easier to grip on, say like that, do it that way versus like a double overhand grip on like a, when you're doing say like a deadlift or something, I don't know. It was like yeah, because thinking about, let's say if I weigh 100 kilograms, let's say, or whatever, and it's like, so I'm basically holding like 100 kilograms of weight on a bar, but then if I'm doing one arm, that's like the equivalent of like 200 kilograms, because I have to only do one side at a time. So I'm thinking, well, wouldn't that mean I'd be able to grip a 200 kilogram bar? Well, maybe it doesn't work like that. In terms of like, I guess it's just, I don't know, it could be that, say like with barbells, they're quite unstable and sort of, they're gonna be a lot harder to maintain grip or something. Like when you're trying to like lift up a bar, you've got your body weight, and then you've got this barbell. There's a lot of instability going on there. Whereas when you're like, you know, if you're just trying to hold your body weight, that's I'm guessing there's more stability with that. And if you get me, I don't know, it's not 100% sure, but yeah. I still think it can be a good way to improve grip strength, especially if you do it unilaterally, like just gripping with one arm. But yeah, it's just I was trying the monkey bars as well, and I was finding it easier. I think it's because I've been trying to focus on that stretch. So I'll do like pull-ups with like a kind of try to go down to the bottom position and really focus on getting a good stretch on it, which has just been helping with like, yeah, with like trying to do the full pull-ups. But so far I can only do about 3 full ones. Whereas I did 7 and a bit, just like kind of incomplete reps. It's that bottom, probably about 1/3 of it that I really struggle with still, but it's just what it is. There's a lot of stretch, and you have to build strength in that stretch part of it. This is a thing, if say someone practices doing pull-ups and they're doing say 3/4 reps or whatever, and they're doing, let's say, 20-30 of those, but then they might even not be able to do any like full reps, because if they haven't built that strength in that lower portion of it, they're going to struggle. So it's important that we build strength through the full range of motion. Hello Sans, I don't know, not sure. Hope you're doing well today anyway. So yeah, it's all about building like you know, strength through a full range of motion. Because if, say, for example, you was to do like a competition, try and do as many pull-ups as you can, there would have to be full range of motion. You couldn't do partial reps. I was in the last stream, okay. Welcome back then. So you can't get away with just doing partial reps. So it's important to build strength through the full range of motion.
And if the bar is too low, just tuck your legs, and that can help. That just helps with, some people cross their legs, but yeah, I just tuck them and then and then I do, sometimes I kip a little bit, but some people find that can help, but some say don't kip too much when you're doing pull-ups, but I've not had any problems, but some people say it can be dangerous to kip too much, I don't know. It might just be, I think they were saying if you're over kipping, it could, like, if you're not used to that weight or something, all that tension, it could, you know, be dangerous or something. I don't know too much about it all, but if you can't do like a full rep properly, I would just say try negative pull-ups or try banded pull-ups. But negative, you want to like try and kind of build strength. So it's the same with dips as well. Try a negative dip if you're struggling to like do a full rep of dips. That will help to build the strength to be able to do them. Same with push-ups as well. Like, that can be a good one as well. But I'd say like knee push-ups are a good progression as well. That can help to, or incline push-ups. So there's a few different ways to kind of help you to achieve your first rep properly. So we just have to kind of, sometimes we have to take a step back and, you know, regress the movement first, and then we can do it properly. Like, don't compare yourself to others. Don't be like, oh, but other people can do that, and I want to be able to do what others are doing. Well, forget what other people are doing, because you're not them. You know, you're on your own journey. So look where I come from. Like, couldn't do a single rep of push-ups. I was like, my range of motion was off. Couldn't do it basically. So you have to, you know, so just sometimes try the regressions, and so then you can build the strength to do the movement. As your body adapts to it. It's as simple as that, really. The body adapts to stress. Like, for example, when, you know, if you get used to the cold weather, for example, you know, because, yeah, it's like after a while, it's like kind of, you know what I mean? You can feel cold at first, but then over a while, it's like, actually, you know what, this ain't too bad. It's like, for example, you have a cold shower, and then it's like, oh shit, this is cold. But your body then adapts to that. Anyway, I'm probably going to get going, guys, so yeah. So I hope everyone has a good day. I don't know whether I should do a live doing my workout, possibly, but we'll see. Alright, take care everyone, I'll see you all soon, bye.